Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and we are out in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to talk about adventure programming. Adventure programming is different than normal programming because normal programming usually assumes you have things like a gym. We don't have a gym. As you can see, we aren't even on a road out here, but we are still going to train because training is fun and you should do it every day for the rest of your life because that's what humans do. They do stuff. What we're going to talk about here is a 3-day wave. We're going to repeat this because we don't really know when we're going to train or what day we're going to train. If we miss a day, we might miss a day. That's totally fine to miss a day. I missed a day yesterday because I had to drive 300 miles for an emergency. It's totally fine, doesn't matter. This is meant to go on no matter what. We have our ABC program. If you've watched our previous training programming videos, you know what ABC is for. Each one is different. If we have to insert an off day in the middle of any of these, we could. We don't really want to. What we're shooting for is 6 days a week with 1 day where we're not training. On day A, we are going to do mace. Why? Because maces are light and they throw in the back of your truck really easy. What I'm using right now is a 12.5 and we are going 60 minutes non-stop. If you want to know what the mace moves are, go watch the mace series. We're filling that mace series out to about 100 videos, which is more than 60 minutes. You'll have plenty of options for things to do. On day 2, day B, is our hydrocore. We are shooting for 60 minutes of hydrocore. I'm using a different time structure. I was trying to just go straight for 60 minutes. It did not work out. It was really hard. So what we are going to do instead is we are doing a 90-30, 90 seconds on, 30 seconds off. That allows us to have a brief period of time to decide the next evolution and to give our hands a brief second of break. That also makes these two different time under tension protocols, which is what we want. Different protocols every day allow for specific adaptation. Day C, we're doing double clubs. This is based on our 2-hand club program, but it's using 2 clubs, 1 in each hand. Why? Because we can throw them in the back of the truck. This is a 28-minute program because this is absolutely savage no matter what. This is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. This is going to be detailed. This is going to end up in our app that's going to come out in November. After that, that's our initial section of training. Then we are going to do some fun stuff. Mountain biking. We're setting a timer. We're riding away from the truck for X amount of time on our Garmin Instinct. We set a timer. Today I just did 11 minutes because it was all uphill. The next time will be 12 and we'll keep adding and adding and adding. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 until we get to 60 minutes out, 60 minutes back. After that, on our hydrocore days, our ruck. We're going to throw a sandbag over our shoulder and we're going to go for a hike. Basically, we're simulating what hunter-gatherers used to do. Used to go away from camp, kill something, bring it home on your shoulders. So my sandbag that we're using for our Farm Boy Strength program is the one that we're using. I think it's 90 pounds right now, but I have another 20 pounds of flex weights in the back of the truck. So we're going to alter the way that sandbag up and down over time as well. Everything is in a wave all the time. Nothing's the same ever. Same structure, different every time. The last day we're going to run, but we're going to run with things in our hands. I can't think of any civilization ever in human history that ran without stuff. So you would run with a spear. I think I left my spear in LA, sadly. Cold steel boar spear. I was really looking forward to running with that. But I do have bows and arrows with me, a whole giant pile of them. Horse bow, longbow, all kinds of fun stuff because it's fun. So we're going to run with equipment in our hands. We're going to figure it out. We're probably going to alter that. We'll make more videos about that over time. That's the first half of the day. That's what we do when we wake up in the morning because it's fun. Then we're going to go out and we're going to adventure and we're going to do all kinds of other stuff. At the end of the day, before it gets dark, we're going to dirt bike because it's awesome. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing. We're literally, this is not dirt bike track. This is all BLM land in the West. We are going to find these, something like a road, which is not a road. This is an access road that goes back to probably a water tank up on the mesa somewhere. And we're going to dirt bike because it's awesome. We're going to go for an X amount of time and we're going to turn around and we're going to try and figure out how to get home because that's what adventure is. And when we get back at night, when it gets dark, we're going to put 20 minutes into stretching. And yes, we will be making our stretching video this week as soon as there's some technical issues we're going to do to fix that. But we're going to get all of this done. So this is our program, A, B, C. So think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And of course, you take a day off. day of rest. People have been doing it for as long as human history's been around, so we're just gonna stick with that as a general idea. There's no reason to rewrite anything. Day of rest, we're gonna put it in there. If the day of rest shifts around for some reason, not a big deal. This program works no matter what. What you will notice is there's no bench press and squatting and deadlifting in this program because we don't have any of that stuff. I keep trying to explain this to people. Deadlifting, squatting, and bench press are great, but they are not things that people do on farms all that much because you don't really put your hands on the ground out here because there's prickly pear cactus and all kinds of spiky things. We also don't do a lot of handstands out here unless you have an extremely, extremely thick pair of gloves. We're not doing any of that stuff because it's not part of what we want to do. This is our Get Away from LA program. Get away from all the things we were doing, get away from all the other things that are in the world that just don't need to be there right now. We are going to throw in some kettlebell programming, but I haven't quite decided where it's going to go yet. But I am pretty sure we're going to throw in timed snatches in here as well. We'll make another video about that when I decide where that's going to go. It's probably going to go right here before dirt biking as a warm-up for dirt biking, and it's probably going to be timed snatches. So we're going to start with a weight. We'll do 3 minutes one day. We'll ultra weight. We'll do 4 minutes the next day. We'll go up and down, and it will have its own wave. Waves are natural. They go up and down. Intensity changes all the time. That's what we're always looking for. Pretty simple program, fun idea. All of this stuff fits in the back of the truck so that we can take it wherever we want because dirt roads are fun. This has been Mark Wildman, Adventure.